The recent anti-government Azimio protests have left a scar and exposed gaps as far as media freedom and media security is concerned.
We were really threatened during this maandamano thing. First, personally, I think most of my clips have gone viral when I was, being, under the effect of that tear gas. It was really affecting us. First of all, when you are an independent journalist, you are a freelancer. It means that some of these equipments like the gas mask or the protective gears during this the maandamano session, you don't have them. So it's really affecting people, because I personally, I remember when I was somewhere in Kibera here, and I happened to interact with one of these, the police officers, and they were asking me, why are you feeling as we will include you with the team, with the other team. And also, even though I had the card to show that I'm a freelancer, and even I had my press card, but I still feel like I was not even recognized by the police.
Wachi wase wa media wafanye kitu yao juu, hao ndo wase wanatuletea information huku nyuma. Tuseme for example, huo Karawa kidedi pale kwa field, bila huo journalist hakuna msaneza jua amededi, but tukimpata ameumia pale hivyo, bila huo journalist hakuna msaneza jua ameumia hapo na apate kusaidiwa. So mimi kitu naweza sema wapate tu freedom yao. Hata tukiangalia hizo nchi za majuu kukuwa hata na protest inakaaje, hawa wasenyoko ndani ya protest waje umiza ma journalist, wanaacha tu wafanye kazi yao na wao ma protest wanaendelea na kitu wanafanya.
During the protest, your attack towards journalists, na feel ilikuwa so much aggravated towards not us covering the truth as it is, both on the side ya protesters na party ya government, because kulikuwa na attack by protesters towards journalists na bado police towards journalists. So kulikuwa na scheme ya cover the truth on what's on the ground.
Government had come out to blame the media on how they covered the first protest, and there were fears of media gauging.
We are great believers in free media, and any engagement that puts the media in danger is not acceptable. However, in the context of the violent demonstrations, you agree that there has been a lot of violence against citizens, many citizens, properties, burning down of buildings, including churches. In that confusion, there could have been incidences where the media was caught in the fray. I do not think there is any deliberate attack on the media. And if there was such deliberate attack on the media, I can tell you we would be opposed to it, and we would not support it, and we would actually deal with it, because we believe that the media should be left to carry out its duties, its broadcasts, irrespective of how unfair they may be.
There have also been fears of journalists being told to delete their footage while covering sensitive happenings during the protest. Eric Isinta, a journalist from NTV, was allegedly hit and injured by a tear gas canister during an attack on a media vehicle caught on camera. Being tear gassed by a person believed to be plain clothed police.
To be honest, tulikuwa hapo hata Embakasi hiyo time wakifanya the same thing. To be honest, haikuwa a good picture. The only thing ilikuwa tu kuambia either way, kama unataka kuhandle protesters, let the media washuke waendelee kufanya coverage nyingi handle protesters. That was the right thing to do. But ile kuja kushoot like wakatia gas mpaka kugonga dirisha and everything, and pia wakaongezea na propaganda wakisema stories na gari ilikuwa Azimio and stuff. But the moment media atakuwa jua gari, that's a media team car, you get me? So hawakuwa na right ya kufanya hivyo.
I think you've seen a certain clip going viral of a certain police officer. I think this police officer was vandalizing one of the media vehicle, and the clip finally went viral, and everybody was talking about this clip. Now, the first action, if really that the government was really protecting the journalists, I think the first action was to arrest this police officer immediately, you see, and an action should be taken. But you see, it's like, they are just when you look at everything that they are talking about, they are taking still, they are doing their own investigation, an action will be taken. We need like an immediate action so that it acts as an example to other police officers.
There have also been fears of journalists being told to delete their footage while covering sensitive happenings during the protest.
The government, I think it was more of politics. When it even came to the coverage of these events, it was more of politics, because even the government itself never wanted this to be covered. So I think that's why even this happens to, you know, the journalists who are being injured during that session. Yeah.
The president, during the most recent State of the Nation address, sensitized the need to protect media freedom, even as he cited incidences of biased reporting.
Kenya has come a long way. The era of switching off, I don't know, this or that's way behind us. I have said we will support the right of the media to carry out its function. You have our absolute support, irrespective of how biased you are against us. We will support you. Yeah, we will support you to do whatever it is that you're doing. But I am sure if we exchange positions, if you are standing where I'm standing, you guys would have switched off the media. But us, we will not.
Siwezi sema ako right, naweza sema balanced half unaget. Yeah, because part of the pia government pia walifanya so much bad ku like attack journalists on pia wasikuwe like na freedom ku express whatever they want to express, you get me? So kuna two face, yani on one side ako right na one side hayuko right, because tukisema journalism pia journalists walikuwa biased 100% itakuwa wrong, because wali highlight everything as it should be, although to some other instances hawaku highlight, so 50-50.
With the media, I think they know the things to do with the bias, yeah? Or media were biased. That is not good. Yeah, we were only doing our duty.
As journalists wako protected na several laws na acts ya government na everything. So like whenever journalist akikam na camera na tag na jacket yake ya media, already anafaa kuwa protected both on the other side, both by protesters na both by the government. So it's a given right.
As a media personality or as a media, the board, yeah, they need to have like a board that protects them. You see, if now we have we have like grievances and we want to channel them to the government, we need to have a board, a certain board that also protect us. We need to have an umbrella. You know, most of the time we talk about this agency, you know, people traveling to these other countries, they also have the board. We have the board, the umbrella that protect this agency. Also, as a media personality, even though we have different stations, we have different radio stations, we have different television stations, we need to have an umbrella that protect us, so that if my right is being infringed as a journalist, I think the board also, the umbrella that we are under, will protect us.
The media have come a long way, and we still have a long way to go. For Kibera News Network, I'm Evelyn Awor.